Hi guys! So it's been a month since I read the last part, or chapter of the Bakugou Hawk Sister Listener series. I'm sorry, I kind of forgot to read the next chapters, but I will try to do chapters of my series more frequently. So I hope you guys can forgive me, and no further ado, let's begin. Bakugou Katsuki X Hawk Sister Listener series, chapter 34, Aftercare and Phonecalls. Written by Crimson_A on Wattpad, link in the description below. After the battle with the hero killer, Stain, in Hosu City, you have been taken to the Hosu General Hospital with Izuku, Ira, and Shoto. You woke up after the boys did, due to you being under deep amnesia. Looking at your phone, you saw 57 missed calls. From Keiko. Shit. Out of obligation, you called him. Where, how, and why? Your older bird screeched into the phone. Gosh, General Hospital, I got injured. I bet my friends were in danger. You answered bluntly, taking Keiko by surprise. He sighed and hesitated. Okay, I just need to know you were safe. Listen, I'm currently on my way to Hosu, but I have to take a detour. I'll explain after. Just stay there and don't go anywhere. He seemed tired but sounded like he could cry. Don't worry, I'm fine and nothing else will happen. After hanging up, you felt a bit better. You learned that the chief of police had paid a visit to. He informed the boys and pros that all responsibility was carried by pros, and that it was remained a secret that you even were there. Showed out the bandage around his left forearm, and Zuko had them all over his forearms and left calf. It was unfortunate to have both of his arms wounded the worst. While you had it the second worst. Your wings had been fully bandaged and the feathers have been ripped out by Nomu. It would take some time to grow them all back, especially since the cuts and burns on them were even worse. You touched your face only to pull your hand back again. Turns out that when Saint cut your cheek, it was deeper than you thought. Now you were left with a permanent scar on your cheek and two sore wings. You discovered someone just added me on Snapchat. Sorry. You discovered somehow a blade had pierced your palm too, leaving your hand in a tight bandage to match the boys. You stood listening to a conversation between Izuku and Uraraka on the phone. While in the hospital and entertainment room, Izuku had used a crutch to walk, so you went with him, unsure if he didn't fall or lose the crutch. Whoa, I can't believe I just talked to a girl, he said after hanging up the phone, with the most uneased expression you could picture. You laughed. But Izu, you talked to me. You pointed that out. Izuku shied away. Well, with Runaraka, it's different. You smirked at him and he rolled his eyes, got nervous. No, Wayne, it's not like that. He waved his hands and stumbled a bit, making you crack up at his funny and strange moment. Yeah, sure, let's go. The two of you made it back to the hospital room where Ira and Shoto were waiting anxiously but patiently. Shoto ended up clearing his throat. Ira has just gotten the result back. You sounded grim, which made you worried. Without moving your wings too much, you sat down on your bed, and Izuku sat next to you for some reason. My arm may have permanent damage, but they say it can be fixed with a nerve transplant. He tried to smile, though it wouldn't it through it, but you looked at him, empathy. It's right. I should have been more responsible and called for a manual instead of taking things into my own. No! Izuku said, standing up abruptly. You were extremely resistant, Ira. You stood up for your friends and even catched him. Your brother, After realizing what he brought up, Izuku hesitated and leaving an awkward silence. You stood up gently, unwrapping your hand, and held Izuku's hand with the same injury bone, revealing the scars. We know how you feel, Ira, and to say the least, your brother would have been proud, and as soon as he's better, he can tell you it once you become the Neo Ignenium. I forgot how to say that word. God damn it. He smiled. You all laughed at the smile, except for Shoro. I feel bad. Interjected, making all look at him shocked. When I'm around, people get their hands hurt. Am I cursed? He asked with the most serious face expression. Even Izuku and Ira laughed simultaneously as Shoro just sat there questioning his assistant. I do not have a sense of humor, Todoroki. Izuku laughed. This is serious. But if I'm like the hand crusher or something, that made you hold your belly before tears formed in your eyes. Oh my god, Shoro, the hand crusher! You and the boys had fun talking after that, and we're happy that you all got in this mess together. It hadn't been more than an hour of just you talking with the boys about life, school, heroes, and anything else you could think of. While lying on Shoro's lap, Izuku and Ira started to stare at you both. When? Izuku stuttered. The conversation came to a pause when I looked up at him. Yeah? He got nervous and tried to say something, but it was honorable. Well, not that it's any of my concern, but I was just wondering if Ira nestled Izuku and then he finally spat it out. I was wondering if you and Todoroki were dating, but I didn't want to be noshing. You don't have to answer. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that was so hard to read. It came out rushed, but you caught the words. Todoroki and dating. Making you bolt up in Shoro's lap. No, Izuku, we're not. He sighed and Izuku relaxed. Ira adjusted his glasses and chuckled. Yes, we figured out you would say that. You deadpanned. Then why ask? Should have picked up. Maybe they'd heard something about our arranged marriage. You slapped a hand over his mouth, making him flinch, and you laughed nervously. Izuku and Ira looked at you with a surprised wonder. What, you're getting married? He yelled, and you cringed at the thought. You really Shoro and punched his shoulder lightly. I mean, now they know. Shoro looked back in down embarrassment. Oops. We're saying what now? We're only in first year, and the legal permit to get married is after your third year. Ira pointed out. We ended up trying to explain that Endeavor had set it up, and about your plan to get a boyfriend before he decided to make it official. How would he make it official? Itsuki asked nervously. Well, you looked at Shoro, who hadn't said a word in fear of giving away too much. We don't know yet. With that taken in, Izuku almost fainted. Ira pretty much started going through all the laws in marriage in his head already. He reassured Shoro that it was okay if he let it slip. But As he was about to apologize again, your phone rang and you excused yourself. Once you were outside the hospital, you checked to see if it was checked to see that it was an unknown number. Please don't be a perv. You thought before answering. Hell, where are you, dumbass? An aggressive voice came through the line, making you flinch before recognizing it. Katsuki? They said the main grunt and continued. Hell fucking yeah. There was a villain attack or something in Hosa City. Is there internship close by there or some shit? He was abrasive. What the heck is abrasive? Aggressive? But his voice had a bit of worry. What? No. And they would take us to patrol on the opposite end of city, far from Hosu, so you can calm down. You stumbled on your words, hoping you did not catch it. You're lying. It was blunt and sharp at the same time, and didn't know what to respond or how to respond. So you did the only thing that you could think of. I said I'm fucking fine, Katsuki, so leave this shit alone. You tried to intimidate Katsuki. What are you fucking doing? He asked in the most lost way possible. I am, speaking, Katsuki? You sounded so cute and innocent, making the hedgehog try to cover a laugh, but failed miserably. What? You fucking dumbass. I just wanted to know if you're safe. He stopped immediately after saying that. Damn, he regretted it too. What? You care about me that much? He asked teasingly. Katsuki growled into the phone and answered, No fucking idiot, the pink one wanted to know. Wow, that's so weird. He attempted covering it up, but his own lie. You chuckled. You mean Mina? But she already has my number. Speaking of, your voice escalated in volume, and Katsuki actually had the reel his pack from her phone, but didn't say anything. How did you get my number? I didn't give it to ya. You are cocky as hell right now, knowing you could control the great Katsuki Bakugou. I fucking got it from the dumbass Pikachu. You bravely admitted. After asking for it a million damn times. He mumbled at the end. You faintly caught it. Ha! You do care. Haha, good to know. I have such an effect on you. You laughed. Whatever. It's not like I don't have one. Whatever. Not like I don't have one on YouTube, bird brain. You couldn't see it, but he was definitely smirking, and not to forget, blushing too. Yeah, sure. Probably if I had a better haircut. He asked, knowing he took pride in his hair for some reason. What? I have a better haircut? A better haircut? Yeah, whatever, smart mouth. Despite words, he was laughing a bit. Then you could hear someone in the background on his line. Oh, fucking bastard. He mumbled angrily. I gotta go, this fashion hippie in the skinny pants wants his rescued. He laughed. Guess that the fashion hippie in skinny pants was probably best genius. Wonder why he chose that internship. You shrugged, hanging up and standing there for a moment. You felt butterflies, knowing how much Katsuki actually cared for you. You couldn't help but smile and bite your bottom lip at the thought. It's true. Oh my gosh. It's true. I do like him. You let out a girly squeal as you walked back into the room. You heard a lot of shuffling and to your surprise, you saw the boys huddled up in a weird position of the bed, talking about random nonsense. They did fucking not. Eavesdropping, huh? You asked, flopping onto your bed. Well, go and say it. The boys laughed and Shoto looked at you. Target acquired. You strained your neck to look at them. What do you mean? You asked suspiciously. It's obvious. Shadow stared and looking at Ida, decided to follow up the theory. He had a smirk and adjusted his glasses. Izuku smiled at you. It's alright, Brian. You and Kato will make a great couple for the plan. They giggled and your face pumped. Shut up, my feelings are for me to know, he said confidently, and for him to never find out. Ooh, I like that a lot. Oh my god. I miss reading this series. Oh my god, it's so good. But I think that is going to be the last fanfiction for today. I don't know if this will be like the second video posted or maybe the first, but this is the third video I'm recording today. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. My Discord server is in the link in the description below. And have a good night or afternoon. Bye. Love y'all so much.